There's a few amusing moments while I'm in Congo, and it usually involves Congolese people, and it's not funny, but after a while, when you really think of it, it really becomes funny. Hi, this is Woody Collins, and I'm with Congo Helping Hands. This story is about a doctor who was out at one of the mission hospitals about 40 miles away from Kananga, and he lived in Kananga. But it was a Friday afternoon. We were finishing up some water testing out there. We had been out there a week, so we were ready to go. And he asked us for a ride back to Kananga, and we said, sure, we have room in the truck. So about 15 minutes later, someone came and says, "Oh, the doctor wants you to put this sack of corn in there." So we put the sack of corn in the vehicle. And then the next thing we know, the doctor sent his luggage. And so we thought, boy, we're running out of space. But I hope you don't send anything else. But we had enough room. We thought we'll make room. The doctor's been out there all week, and we've been out here all week. So he was going to return to his family. So finally, we saw the same guy coming back again, and the doctor was following him. This time, he was bringing a goat, leading it on a rope. And we thought, wow, is he going to try to take this goat with us? There's definitely not room for a goat inside the vehicle, and we don't know how he's going to get it back. So the doctor came up and he started explaining it. And the driver says, okay, we will tie the goat to the top of the roof. We only had a luggage rack, so a luggage rack is not like a cage. It's like, just to lay luggage in and you tie it down. So we put the goat on top of the roof, and they tied it with the long rope on it, and the goat was standing up. And I thought, boy, this goat is not going to make it, because he is not going to stay there, and surely he's not going to sit down and ride back to Kananga with us. So anyway, we tied it on there, and we started, packed everything up, got ready to go, and we drove off about 10 feet, and the goat was walking around. So we said, okay, no, this is not going to work. So the driver got out, and at this point in time, he tied the goat a little closer and made it lay down and tied it to the luggage rack where it was kind of sitting. So we thought, okay, this may work. He's gonna have to sit down on top of the roof and make it back. Well, we went on maybe about a quarter of a mile, and we had to turn or make a sharp right turn outside of as you was leaving the village. And as soon as we made this turn, the next thing I looked out the window, and here comes the goat come falling off the truck with the rope tied around his neck, and he was back, and he was choking, and we immediately start hollering, stop the vehicle. The goats fell off the truck, and we got out and everything. And so at that point in time, they said, well, we're gonna have to really tie the goat down. So they really got up there and made it, kind of straddled it and almost choked it to death. But we finally started on our trip, and we made it back. And the only thing I was thinking about was, I hope we don't run into any animal rights people who was accused the Americans of killing goats or being cruelty to goats. But the goat made it back, and when we got into town, they took it off and it walked away into the house of his wife. So that's one funny story that I can think of at this time, and hopefully I can come up with some other stories that may be funny at this point in time after we've lived through them and nobody else was really hurt.